Town of Vernon Department, stations 1, 2, and 341, Vernon ambulance. Smoke in the building. Kmart, 295 Hartford Turnpike. Engine tank, 141, Tower 141, ET 241, respond.
ET 241 on scene, single-story commercial, be establishing Vernon command.
ET 241 on the scene.
Tower 141 Vernon command, set up in front. There's a smoke condition coming through the vent. 41 from 141. At this point we have smoke coming from the ventilation fan, possibly electrical in nature. All occupants are reported out of the building. We have Recon 1 and setting up aerial operations to get up the roof.
Organized as a municipal fire service in 1854, the Town of Vernon Fire Department is a volunteer service agency that provides fire, rescue, hazardous materials, and basic life support emergency medical services to this community. The department provides those services utilizing 6 stations and approximately 196 members. This is the Town of Vernon Fire Department. The fire departments in this town basically started as fire brigades for all the mills. Then, around 1854, the municipal government of the city of Rockville decided to consolidate all of the fire brigades in the factories and make a municipal fire department, and that started the Rockville Fire Department. Towards the Second World War, on the other side of town, companies 1, 2, and 3 were established as the old Vernon Fire Department.
1 was out of where it is Vernon Center, 2 was out of Dobsonville, and 3 was out of Talkinville.
And the Vernon section of town was more rural in nature. You had the city of Rockville, then you had rural Vernon. So the fire tactics were somewhat different, the vehicles were somewhat different.
Well, it was always a fight between Vernon and Rockville. There was no fight. I got along with all of them. I enjoyed working with Dave Gorick. I enjoyed working with all of them.
So essentially, the town of Vernon had 2 separate fire departments that supplied fire protection to both sides of town.
I believed in making changes all the time to better the department, not to try to be number 1, but to modernize everything so it was easier for them to put out the fire.
In 1979, the fire department consolidated into one organization. But basically it breaks down to each side of town can provide 3 engines, a ladder, and a rescue on a first alarm assignment. We're pretty blessed in this fire department, even though sometimes the guys complain a little. But the bottom line is we have a very eclectic list of fire apparatus. Quite a bit of fire apparatus, and all state-of-the-art equipment.
My name is Steve Epler. I'm an assistant fire chief for the town of Vernon Fire Department. My area of responsibility is operations and training. Without proper training, a job that could be dangerous and unsafe will be that much more difficult to perform. Members of the department train weekly, either as a company, as a department, or as individuals. We offer a multitude of training opportunities, both inside the department with a strong core of department instructors, many of which are certified or have years of experience both in the Vernon Fire Department or at outside departments.
You gotta loosely pack it so when you throw it, it all comes out.
I don't know.
That's good. We'll walk away. 1, 2, 3.
We don't have an easy job.
We had to rely on only ET1 to come out with the boat. We'd be screwed.
I wouldn't want to put both my hands up closer and it's more of a chop, chop, chop like this. Just a little motion like that versus, okay?
Oh, well, it's just atmospheric pressure.
So it's outside 0.
Yeah. So it's going to read 0, but
Right, 6-inch suction.
but there's only 14.7. Yep, good. Get it out.
New members starting the fire department will go through our own in-house recruitment training program. The first 6 weeks will include introduction to the fire service, how we operate, incident command, and other topics such as that. And the following 12 weeks will include basic firefighting skills to get the member ready to do the job they need to get done.
I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna twist this. So the top's at the bottom of my foot. So one thing you're gonna notice with Shane here, all of his is on the ground, and that it happens, not a big deal. So try to pull a little bit more out from off the truck. Right. So it's gonna want to shoot out this way.
We don't send members into the field without initial training to make sure they can complete the job safely and effectively. The members of the department also do a lot of community outreach, from our Toys for Tykes drive to emergency food pantry drives, to stand by for our town fireworks, public education in the elementary schools and daycares, and various interactions with Parks and Rec.
Hey, is that the one?
The brotherhood, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I'd do anything for any of the guys in my company, or even any firefighter, just recently, try not to cry, my wife lost her father, and the guys were right there. Starting getting emotional, but at a fire, I would die for one of the guys, and they would for me.
Bartos, rock medic, cardiac arrest.
Yeah, rock from Microsoft.
Yeah, anyone 641 response. 641 response.
We'll probably call when he's going to be arriving. So he'll probably arrive from Orchard Street, turn up onto the village. I think that this is a huge testament to the brotherhood and sisterhood that our department has. And for everybody to come here and do this record, that's a home run. So thank you very much. Everybody should feel great. Line up on, alongside your apparatus, greet him as he comes by. You make a little bit of noise if you want, probably not a lot. We don't want to set off his defib that's implanted in him. But most of all, our company and Jackson family definitely appreciate everybody being here today. So let's head on out there because he's going to be riding.
Brother, let me be your shelter. Never leave you all alone. I can be the one you call when you're alone. Brother, let me be your fortress. Night when you're driving home. Be the one to light the way. Bring you home. Brother, let me be your fortress. Night when you're driving home. Be the one to light the way. Bring you home. Brother, let me be your shelter. Never leave you all alone. I can be the one you call when you're alone. Brother, let me be your fortress. Night when you're driving home. Be the one to light the way. Bring you home. Be the one to light the way. Bring you home.
Into the town of Vernon Department, Vernon email, Tennessee 84 westbound, just before exit 64 auto accident. Possible, just minor injuries. Roger, minor injuries. You got ambulance 641 responding. TN Rescue 141 responding. 141 responding. Ambulance 641 again. Oh, 641. Let's be advised, we have a two-vehicle tractor trailer and a car. They're both in the breakdown lane prior to exit 64.
Basically, when the fire department gets on scene of a car accident, our primary role is to make sure that nobody's hurt, make sure none of the vehicles are on fire or have patients trapped inside of them.
In rescue 141 on scene, as reported. TN ambulance 641 transporting VLS to Rockville.
As we arrived on the scene, it was found that the patient was already loaded up in the ambulance. So basically, as we were pulling up, the ambulance was leaving and on their way to the hospital.
What do you have up there? No injuries, no fluids, very mild damage.
Our only job at that point is to protect the scene for the police department so they have a safe environment to do their job, and until the vehicles are taken away by the tow trucks.
We are strong. We are courageous.
We are fighters.
We're serious, but we do like to have fun.
We are caring.
stick together, we come back together.
We are family. We are
the town of Vernon.
the town of Vernon.
The town of Vernon Fire Department.